we are in a time of war. World War III is coming. They don't drink too much. They behave themselves.
A literary shapeshifter who oscillates between a Booker shortlisted novelist to an academic winner to a future ghost musician, can I call that?
Wow, where did you find that? That's a blast from the past.
So we have a lot of things that we know about you today, and I'm going to ask, but
I'm scared.
no, let's start between, you have blurred the boundaries between memories, addiction, redemption. Tell us something about that.
It's not something you do consciously or voluntarily. When you start with an idea and then you actually start to write it, one of the great tools for me is to allow improvisation and spontaneity and things that arise at that moment to get it down. Because that's what gives me pleasure as a writer and probably might give you pleasure as a reader. The unexpected, the stuff that looks like, at first you think, what the hell is that paragraph all about? But later, that's what I really enjoy.
So when you write sentences, I've heard somewhere in one of the sessions, somebody said that it's very easy to write an entire novel.
Yeah.
Because you can, elaborate things. But when you write a poem, it becomes very difficult because you have to compress the feelings in lesser words. So a 40-sentence poem or a 400-page novel, what defines you the best?
I do both.
Which one is your favorite?
Certainly the poem, because there's less work involved.
Yep.
A novel, it's like going to an office not from 9 to 5, but from 9 to midnight, and then again in the middle of the night sometimes. It's like a 24-hour job by a really horrible boss who's never satisfied no matter what you do, and you never make enough money for all that work you put in. It's work. It's a slog. Whereas a poem, it comes in one burst. And even if you edit it over weeks and months, that first burst of when you get that poem, that's joy. It's fun. That's not work. That's just pleasure. So I think between the poets and the novelists, it's the poets who have fun. It's also the poets at parties, they're the last people standing. Yeah. They're the ones who are dancing on top of tabletops. They don't want to go home. They're having a blast. The poets all want to go home because they're thinking of the morning. Sorry, the novelists. All want to go home, thinking of the morning. Got to be at the desk early. They don't drink too much. They behave themselves. They're already old. The poets, they are kids even at the age of 70.
And I think everybody and every woman gets very impressed by a poet faster than a novelist. True?
No question. And actually that works out in a way. Yeah. What poets get is love.
Right.
They don't get money.
Right.
And if you were to ask a poet, they'd probably prefer the love. Yeah.
But thank you so much. We had a great time. But before I say goodbye to you, one book that you think about poem, novels, fiction, non-fiction that I should pick from KLF?
The Mahabharata, because we are in a time of war. And that's a good text to keep with you. World War III is coming. You heard it first here.
Thank you so much.